Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today is April 7th, 2020, and you might see that we're not in the normal studio because due to the limitations traveling, I'm in my home studio basically. So thanks Camera Store for sponsoring the news. They are still shipping from Finland, no issues. Almost 24 hours probably around Europe and 48 hours approximately the rest of the world. So if you need something to shoot at home or keep your project going and keep creative, you can check out camerastore.com. So first of all, there's been an update on my Patreon page. For those past and present Patreons, I want to recommend you go check it out. Basically, everybody on Patreon who has supported and is supporting this channel will have the option to cash out a voucher to be able to get prints from my print store. This is for me to be able to catch up on prints that I owe people and prints that maybe people want and have been giving me maybe $2 through Patreon. They also have a right for prints. So I've changed the model. Hopefully that's more flexible for everyone. People that now can't maybe support a channel or something like that can lower their patronage to $2, $1, $4, whatever it is, and still get rewards back in the day. These vouchers are non-expired, so they won't expire. You can exchange them anytime you want for prints, and there'll be a lot more prints in my print store coming very soon, but more news on that next week. Then we have news of a 3D field camera. So 3D cameras and projects have been blooming around the world, but now we have a new 3D camera, which is a field camera, which is a first. And it kind of looks like a Graflex camera or a Linhof Technica. So if you're into that kind of stuff, I'll leave the link below. It's a GitHub link, and you can download the files and make your own 3D printed field camera. Not a field camera as an Intrepid, more like a press camera, I would say. Then we have a bit of sad news is that Japan has restricted shipments out of Japan. So if you're into buying from eBay Japan, or any store in Japan, Yodobashi or whatever, Japan has limited their exports and shipments for the time being. So I have a friend actually that bought a GA645, like I made a video last Sunday, and it's held in Japan till they can ship again. So I highly recommend you maybe go for the European route, like Camera Store, or wait it out and just see when they start shipping again. I'll try to keep you guys updated when this is lifted off, because I do know that eBay Japan is a very important part of the analog photography world. Then we have news from Pixl Ltr. There has been, of course, another delay, mostly due to what's happening. But just if you want to check it out, it was about to be shipped and everything was about to get done, but right now it's all frozen in a way. Also, Hamish gives another hint that he's going to be getting probably financing from an external place to do his second phase of the Pixl Ltr, which was a light source. So if you want to keep updated there, it's a small read, but you can check it out. Then we have Midtones Machines coming with a small update too, also from, I think, New Zealand, if I'm not wrong, also in lockdown. They are slowly coming up with the machine. It's going to be called Chroma Box 4 because it does 4 rolls of 35 or 4 rolls of 120, if I'm not mistaken. But you can go check it out. This is the closest thing I've seen to a do-it-yourself sort of Jobo project, but it won't be a do-it-yourself. He will sell this whole thing as a kit, hopefully on Kickstarter very soon. But it's really interesting, I think, to me, as a middle ground between developing yourself by hand in your darkroom or in your bathroom or in your kitchen, and a full blown-out Jobo, because this thing will be semi-automatic, which is really great. Then there's news of a new Leica mount lens from a company I've never heard about called Skyline. Basically a 50mm f2 lens M mount made in the UK. So that's interesting. It's going to be a Sona design. I'm very curious to see when it comes out and what the pricing will be. They said something about limited edition, so hopefully the price won't be too high due to that. But if you're into third-party Leica M mount lenses, this could be an interesting choice. Also available in Europe, and I'll quote that in the air because the UK will be out of Europe officially, commercially very soon. And then we have last news is Abdi camera film holder. So Abdi camera reached out to me. They're based in Florida and they're making a film holder for scanning or digitizing your film. So they have a 35-120 version that's $149, which is extremely inexpensive. And they have a 4x5 version, which is a little bigger, of course, because 4x5 is bigger. So if you're into film digitizing and you don't want to get it digitized from lomography, or maybe you don't want to go for the high-end negative supply, he fits basically into that middle for $149 for 135 and 120 format. It works with magnets, so you just change the magnets and the pieces and it becomes wider or slimmer for 35. It's pretty cool. So I highly suggest you check it out. I have no idea how it works yet. He's going to be sending me one to test and review very soon. So yeah, guys, that's all for the news this week. Please, quick reminder for Patreons to go check the update. I think it's fairly important for all Patreons, past and present, especially those that have stopped being Patreons, which I understand, and I thank you for your support. Go check it out, but you can still get something in exchange for your continuous support or your support from the past. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you are safe and stay inside and, keep on taking pictures, having fun and enjoying life. See you in the next one. Oh, and do send emails to the email below if there's any news I missed or anything like that, because I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, guys. See you.